We're living longer, but many times still planning like we're short on time. And that could especially be a costly mistake when it comes to long-term care. Jim Lineweaver is here to add up ways to cover those costs. Jim is a certified financial planner with the Lineweaver Financial Group. So welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
We're talking about long-term care costs. I mean, what does that mean? Is it really that expensive we have to worry about it?
You really do. It's the single largest factor that people can face in retirement that can erode a lot of their wealth. And recently, MetLife came out with a study last year that said if you're going to look at like nursing home, home health care, assisted living facility, if you're going to physically be in a facility, and this is in northeastern Ohio, it's not all over the country, you're looking at $75,000 a year for a semi-private room, or if you don't like living with somebody else, up to a private room will be $133,000 a year.
That is just outrageous.
It really
and I don't
is.
think people really understand the kind of costs that are being faced here.
Yeah, it's a lot more than some people make in a given year.
Oh, yeah. So does that mean we all need to run out and get some long-term care insurance?
Well, you can look at it that way, but there's a lot of different ways to tackle this. One is if you went out and looked at the traditional long-term care, a lot of people can think it's pretty expensive, and if you never use it, guess what? You lose it. So you can throw all that money away. Other people may decide to self-insure because if they work it out with their family and with some gifting and advanced planning, they might be able to just take care of that on their own and, you know, pay the nursing home if they need to. But there's also some other alternatives on the insurance route that you can look at.
Okay, so what are those other options?
Yeah, well, there's a couple of ways you can handle this. One is looking at a life insurance policy, and the one we're going to talk about today is dealing with a lump sum going into a policy like that. There's other ways to pay it on an annual basis, but let's keep it simple for your viewers. What we looked at is a 65-year-old female, and if she has money that may be sitting in a savings or checking account, not really doing anything or earmarked for anything, she can put that into a long-term care policy. And what that would do is, let's say she had $50,000, she can do a dump into that, and what that would do is immediately give her a death benefit of $71,000. But it'll also have a lump sum available for long-term care. And what that does is actually picks it up all the way to $214,000, so that if she goes into a nursing home or needs skilled care of any type, then this $214,000 will be there for her to take care of her.
So how much can she get that out monthly, or how does it work?
Yeah, it'll actually come out to about $2,900 a month, and that can be used until that benefit is exhausted. And if she doesn't get over like that $50,000 of premium, then the family can actually get that back. But no matter what, even if she exhausts the $215,000, or sorry, $214,000 in long-term care benefits, she'll still have a $7,100 death benefit at the end.
Oh, still something to help cover the funeral or other types of costs.
Exactly.
Okay, so and this is just a one-time deal. It's a single premium. You pay and you're done.
Yes, exactly. And then they can just use multiples of that for other, measurements.
Okay. What if somebody's already got life insurance, though? And
Well, this is
they're
where you
needing
want
to
to
add on something.
Yeah, this is where you want a financial checkup and to have like a life insurance review, if you will. There's a lot of companies out there that may be with who your insurance company is, and you can put a rider and attach it to an existing policy if you requalify for it, or you may have to look at taking that policy and possibly going with another company that can combine the life insurance and long-term care together into one policy for you.
Okay, so there's more than one option.
There is.
And you just need to investigate your possibilities. And I know that the state of Ohio has a new program. It's sort of a partnership program with Medicaid and long-term care insurance. And could you describe that a little bit for our viewers?
Yeah, this is a great benefit because the state's clearly stating that they don't want to pay for a lot of this stuff through the Medicaid system.
Absolutely.
So what they're doing is if you have a qualifying long-term care policy, and not every policy qualifies, so you got to check up front. But whatever benefit you have in a lump sum there for long-term care, the state's going to say that you can protect that amount of assets and put that off the table so that it does not come down in the spend-down rules before you qualify for Medicaid. It's a huge benefit.
So instead of if you're single, you would normally get to keep only $1,500 to get Medicaid.
Right.
And you've got a policy that's going to pay out $214,000 like your example. You get to keep $214,000 worth of assets?
Exactly. Because if you're going to be proactive with the state says that they're going to reward you for that and allow you to protect more assets.
Okay. How do you find a company that offers that?
Just give us a call.
Give you a call. All right.
What
I knew you were going to say something like that.
Happy to
All
help.
right. You may need to think long and hard about how you want to pay for future long-term care costs. But here's the short answer. Give Jim a call so you can understand all of your options. His number is coming up next.
Find out more by calling the Lineweaver Financial Group at 1-888-337-3776 313-4009 or visit www.lineweaver.net. Next, a spine of the times.